Go.
Welcome back, everybody. It is Tuesday, and we are glad to be here. Glad to have any of you here. Glad to have you watching, whether it is live or not. Just thanks for just being great people. We've got our resident beach boy, Dan.
Ugh.
Dan, you wanna?
I finally got my phone back, dude.
Oh, hey, look at that.
Yeah, I got the Pixel 4a, and what I'm going to be doing is when the 5 comes out at the end of the month, I'm going to return this one and upgrade to the new one.
So wow, that is great. We also have the forever tired Chance. Chance, how you doing?
Hello. I am extremely tired from work and physical therapy, so.
Yep. Forever tired.
Wait, is your shirt like ripped or is that paint?
It's a paint.
Oh, I was gonna say, man, Chance.
Yeah, no, that's not blood. So don't
I
worry.
think he murdered someone, but we don't talk about that here.
Oh, I thought it was skin.
What?
I thought it was skin. Like Chance had like in his shirt, and he was like trying to show some skin or something.
Show me
If I was trying to show skin, you'd know it.
Oh,
that's right, I would.
Oh,
you'd be sending me them good pics.
Like Diego does.
I mean, here's the thing: you don't see anything when Diego sends you stuff, so.
Oh,
I'll just keep that. Yeah, it's true. He sent me. Yeah.
Listen, man. I got my huge ass Mountain Dew. Listen, I just got my huge ass Mountain Dew here. I'm set.
All right.
Diego offered to send me that thing as well, and I offered to block him if he ever did, and everything.
It's probably a smart option. Let's be honest.
Yeah. And I mean, hey, I haven't had to receive that, and so win for me.
Just to kind of put this in a context.
I mean, Dan can forward it to you if he wants to.
No, I deleted that.
Oh, okay.
Well, actually, it was through Snapchat, but just to kind of put this into context, Diego is one of those guys who will not back down of a challenge. So if you're just like, Diego, send me a pic, he'll send it to you.
No matter what it is.
He will.
Yeah, if you don't mind. Thanks, dude. My wife is the best.
Man, being married must be great.
It is. It's nice.
Having a person like in a relationship that must be great. So, anyways, I also talked to Tim yesterday. For anyone who is wondering, the bald one. He said that he'll probably be able to have his computer back up and running mid-October. So we're probably going to be missing him for about another month, close to it at least.
Okay.
So just it's still a bummer, but it'll be nice to when he is able to get back. That'll be cool.
It'll be nice. We'll have a big old giant celebration, a big whoop-de-doo.
Just
if we can say whoop-de-doo.
Whoop-de.
Slippity-doo-dah in your okay.
Let's get right into the news.
No.
All right, Keemstar. All right, Keemstar. Calm down.
That's almost worse than getting a picture from Diego as being called Keemstar. Anyways,
wow.
We do have plenty of news to talk about today. The first and foremost is a little follow-up on something we were talking about last Friday, and that is the TikTok sale. There was a sale approved. Trump said that he gave it his blessing, which I think is an interesting choice of words, but he approved it. And it is Oracle and Walmart buying it.
Which is kind of funny.
Walmart.
Thank you. You're the best. I love you.
Oh, we can see your wife in the reflection on your like painting off to the side there.
Oh, you can.
Yeah, kind of anyway.
No, dude, she made me because my birthday's tomorrow, and she wanted to make me Swedish meatballs. So she made me some Swedish meatballs.
Well, shoot, maybe we should have put this off till tomorrow.
No, because I don't want to do this.
Why would you want to do it on your birthday? Like Tim did it, but I don't think that's something you necessarily want to do. But Chance, you can join me or not. I'm gonna sing some mother freaking happy birthday to Dan, to Danny boy over there.
That's all you,
tomorrow.
But you're probably not going to be on tomorrow. You're probably not even going to do video games tomorrow. You're probably just going to be like, it's my birthday. I'm doing other stuff.
No, I'm definitely going to be playing video games tomorrow because it's my birthday. So I'm definitely going to be doing that.
Happy birthday
that's his birthday
to
gift.
you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Dan. Happy birthday to You.
That was beautiful. I'm gonna. Okay, so listen, because I'm doing the audio part of this, I'm legitimately going to take that out and use parts of that on my stream.
Heck
So,
yeah.
Do you might as well make that like your phone tone, your ringtone?
That's a good idea. I want to do that. That's a good idea.
Big brain.
I'm
Big
sorry,
brain
I'm eating.
moves
I'm so
going on now.
Oh goodness.
Well, we just gave an update on this, but since Chad is asking, the bald guy, his computer is still down. He should have it back up and running mid-October. So we are missing him for almost another month, which is very unfortunate.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's the update on that again. So back to the sale.
And the sale, the Walmart Oracle TikTok acquisition. I think it's really funny because before like it was just Microsoft, and then Walmart went in with Microsoft and they're like, yo, we're going to buy this with you, which I think it's a very commercializing move, if that's the right term. A very because Walmart, what they're going to do is they're just going to put a bunch of ads in freaking TikTok now, so it's going to be stupid. You're going to see a bunch of ads, more ads than what you normally see. But then after the Microsoft part was like, no, Walmart was like, yo, we still want this. So then they went in with Oracle, which is kind of strange.
Yeah.
But, yeah. I don't know. I found that to be rather interesting, just because Walmart's like, no, we definitely want to do this, even though TikTok is definitely not a e-commerce platform.
Yeah. Walmart was like, screw it. We're doing it no matter who's buying it. We're getting in on this. All I'm saying is if I start seeing great value, like the Great Smiles fruit snacks ads on my TikTok, I'm a delete. I'm gonna hit a fat delete.
I'm gonna have to get a new phone because I'm gonna throw mine in the toilet again.
Listen, man, I'm just like, I guess all the TikTokers don't really need to worry about it no more. But their livelihood's no longer being unadvertisable here in the U.S.
Yes and no. Something interesting. So the D'Amelios, which are all four of them, the Charlie, Dixie, and their parents, all had their own TikTok accounts. They all created Triller accounts, Triller, which is, I downloaded it this morning once I saw this just to see what it was all about, and it's pretty much TikTok, but not owned by TikTok. And the format is just slightly different, and there's not that many people on it right now, so pretty much everyone is verified. As far as like what comes across your page.
What app was this?
It's called Triller, Triller.
Well, I mean, it's kind of like the idea with people in Byte. You know, Byte, BYTE. It's pretty much like a TikTok knockoff, and I want to say it was before TikTok was TikTok, if I'm not mistaken. But a lot of people started to like post stuff over there just to kind of have like a little backup platform in case if the acquisition was to go south.
What I think is interesting though is that the D'Amelios, all four of them, made Triller accounts and started posting.
I've never heard of Triller.
They are already amassing over 1 million views per video easily.
Well, I mean, the thing is that people are always going to go for the next big thing. So, as soon as people are like, oh, TikTok might die, and then they hear about this Triller thing, they're going to be like, oh, let's look into this. It's trends.
I definitely think that TikTok has a better, like, I mean, they have their foundation already. It's already there. Whether they were going to have a sale go south or not, like, they were already there. And, I mean, the name TikTok is a lot more catchy than Triller.
Triller.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a weird name to me. It's almost like they're trying to combine thriller and, like, chill or something like that. I don't know.
It sounds like a crappy horror video game to me.
Ooh, true.
Triller. like, what the heck? I don't know, but I thought that was very interesting that the D'Amelios all like instantly just like, you know what, we're gonna make this other app blow up some as well.
Yeah, who knows? I think it's kind of interesting how Trump was. Again, I don't want to get political. We try and stay away from politics here just because it can get very touchy. But when something like this pops up, we do like to try and talk about it. I find it interesting how Trump though said that he will give them his blessing. Not to like try and condone the phraseology or anything, but he originally said that he wasn't going to support any sort of extension with the deal. So as soon as the deal was like in the works and stuff, it was right around that deadline that he put. What was it, the 15th or something like that? But as soon as that time came, he said, yeah, we'll work with it. I wonder if he had a hand in the whole acquisition kind of thing with Oracle being pushed on ByteDance's thing. And the thing is that if you know if you don't really understand a lot of what's going on, you can look it up and find all the numbers and stuff. But I want to say Oracle's only gaining or buying like 10% of all of ByteDance or something like
Hmm.
that. Like they're only
So
acquiring like 10%, so it's
yeah,
not even really like a giant like 50% acquisition. It's like 10%, and then Walmart is gonna be in there somehow, some way. I
yeah. So
don't know.
it's
I don't know how that
20%
works.
total is what the sale is for. But all of the main CEOs and everything of TikTok are staying there, and they're all still on their own board. There's also rumors that TikTok will go public sometime next year.
Like ByteDance or TikTok? Because wouldn't it be ByteDance? Sorry, I'm not. I'm
I
not
guess
trying
yeah,
to.
yeah, yeah. ByteDance.
ByteDance? Oh, okay, yeah. I just want to clarify.
But yeah, I
That's
mean, it's
interesting though.
like I don't know. There's so many things going on with that I don't necessarily understand, and so I can't talk like as if I do. But I think it's just very interesting, like people suddenly leaving the platform, even though it's fine now. It's like, I mean, not that the D'Amelios even left. I'm pretty sure they're still active on TikTok as well. But I just think that whole situation is interesting. That you have amassed, literally, you are the most followed person on TikTok, as far as specifically Charlie D'Amelio, and
Yeah.
you're just like, Triller. That
Yeah.
could be a thing.
Yeah. Again, I think it kind of boils down to the whole idea of, excuse me, the whole idea
See,
of like you don't know where your future is with this thing because of what's going on. Like it wasn't until it was Sunday morning at like 11 o'clock, and I was like, Lauren, my wife, I was like, hey, check and see if TikTok is still in the App Store because I wanted to know if they took it down. And then I found out that Trump said, oh yeah, like we're gonna keep going. So interesting to say the least.
with Trump saying that he's giving it his blessing, I have to over the years of watching and listening to things about Trump, it seems like he'll do anything and everything to try and make himself look better. You know what I mean?
I mean,
He's a
yeah,
businessman.
no.
Yeah, like he'll go back on his word with like, oh no, like I'm not gonna give anything blessings, but then the second TikTok is brought into being legal in the country, he's like, oh yeah, sure, I'll give it my blessing. No,
Well,
know what
I
I
mean,
mean?
to an extent, I can kind of see where he's coming from because he said like, I think what he was trying to do is he was trying to say I'm not going to give an extension, so the deal actually goes through. So it's not something that just kind of pitter pattered around. But when he saw that there was like a legitimate acquisition and like it was going through and it was literally just legalities and all that stuff, I can understand why he was like, yeah, we should probably extend this. So I think that's where he was coming from. Then again, I don't want to say either way because personally I don't pay attention much to that stuff. I just try and understand tech
We
news.
we, we, don't, we don't get
So
we don't get political here.
yeah, we don't get into
But
politics here.
although, so our next little bit of a little sprinkle of news here. So Microsoft did back out of the TikTok deal, but they acquired something else. The whole
Oh,
Bethesda Softworks,
Yeah. Oh, I. That's hell yeah, dude.
which is
oh my god.
huge for, I mean, gaming. It could potentially lead to more exclusives for Xbox/PC.
I wouldn't even say that it would just lead to more exclusives. I mean, with Microsoft getting a hold of Bethesda, that's already a large lineup now of IPs. Like you got Fallout, Halo, um, shoot, what was the other one? Elder Scrolls. Those are like Skyrim. Those are all really nice games to have lined up. I don't think they'll go exclusive with any of the games that they have announced so far,
I'm not saying that
though.
they will. I'm saying there is potential to, especially if they want to boost Xbox like sales and things like that. I could
Here's
definitely
the
see
thing
them
on
being
that.
like, "Hey, that next Elder Scrolls you've been waiting for several decades, it's only Xbox and PC."
Here's the thing though. If they already have a contract to have the game brought to other consoles, I don't think they can legally break that contract.
I don't know on that one. I do know this though. I do know this. I can't remember who it was. I want to say it was Phil Spencer. He was talking about the acquisition. He said he was asked a question. So does this mean more Xbox, or Microsoft exclusives? And he pretty much said, no, not really, because he just wants people to play games. So it doesn't mean it. He said it doesn't matter what console it's on, what platform is on, like how they're going to play it. We just want them to be able to play it. We just acquired the studio because we have like hope in the studio. We have, faith in the studio. So
That's actually really cool.
Also, I do want to say this. On Twitter, someone took to it and they're just like, so does this mean we're going to get Fallout 76 2 or like a second Fallout 76 game? And Bethesda gave like a shrug emote, like not confirming nor denying. So there might be a new Fallout game in the works.
Honestly, if there's gonna be a new Fallout game in the works, if anything, I figure a new Fallout Fallout New Vegas 2 would be in the works if I
Oh,
was to
I'm
see
sorry.
something like
That's what it was. It was Fallout New Vegas 2. I don't know why I thought 76, but New Vegas 2. Yeah.
Isn't 76
why
the
I
new
thought
one that
76.
people didn't like?
76 was the multiplayer one that even I pre-ordered before it was out because I was like so ready for it to come out to play Fallout with my friends, and then it ended up being a shit show every other month.
Nice.
So yeah, quite a regrettable purchase that I had made along with a couple of other guys. But having Obsidian and Bethesda under the same leadership of Microsoft, I feel like that could be really good. I would love to see a New Vegas 2 because I spent so much time with New Vegas.
Well, I will say
And
this.
with just real
Yeah,
quick,
sorry, go ahead.
with Bethesda having now the added funds from Microsoft now no longer being a private company. I'm pretty sure they've been a private company since like 1996. I want to say.
Who?
I want to say somewhere Bethesda because they were
Oh.
they were a private company all the way up until now.
They have been private. I will say this. It'll be interesting to see what Microsoft does with Bethesda because, of course, Microsoft is very. I'm sorry, I have to drink water real quick.
Oh, it's fine.
When you're eating food and you sometimes swallow too big of a bite and it gets stuck in your throat. Yeah, that just happened.
Suffer
So-
through it, Dan.
What I was going to say though is it'll be interesting to see what Microsoft does because they want to give companies the ability to make really good games, and they don't try and hinder them. They just throw the money at them and then kind of give like the Microsoft stamp of approval, and it's a Microsoft company, right? That's kind of how they advertise their stuff.
Are you sure on that? Because
I'm
as
pretty
far
sure.
as I was aware, Microsoft was one of the companies known for interfering with the development of games.
You might be confusing that with EA.
Are you sure?
I'm rather sure.
Are
I could
you
be
sure,
totally
Chance?
wrong on
Because I'm
that,
not
but
sure
the
either
last-
way. But neither of you seem 100% sure.
Well,
I'm not
because
100%
'cause
sure.
I've-
but
'cause
I've
I've
seen
heard
it in the
different.
past. I've seen it. I've read stuff pretty much saying that like Microsoft. Well, this is coming from like the big names of Microsoft. They pretty much say like, yo, we just want to throw money at companies that we believe in so they can make games for people to play. It could be totally different on the back end, but from what I'm reading, like at face value and like what people have said, big names have said, they've said pretty much like, we'll just give you the money, you do your thing. So I'll be interested to see what happens with Bethesda, especially because of their crappy releases of whatever last two games that came out that were flops. So
Oh, with 76 being a flop, and didn't they do something? Was Bethesda with Doom? I forget. Is Bethesda a
I
Doom?
think so.
Is Doom a okay?
Yep.
Because there was like controversy with Doom Eternal or whatever that it was.
what was the controversy with that?
It was something with the sound designer, I believe, if I'm remembering right.
Doing what?
They shoot, what was it? I'll need to look it up here real quick because
No.
there was something about it with Bethesda and the sound designer of Doom Eternal. Hold on a second. Continue what you're saying. I'm gonna look this up real quick.
Yeah, I had no clue that was the thing. All I know is that if Bethesda is given even more money to make their games, I wonder, how good their stuff's going to be. Not to say that like they didn't have the funds and stuff beforehand, because they made Skyrim and they've been making really big games, and for the most part, they turn out to be pretty good. So I'll be interested to see what the acquisition was for. If it was just like, oh, we believe that they make good games, or if it's like we have some ideas and we need a big team to do it. Yeah, I think it's interesting though, just the amount. Do you know the exact amount that they acquired them for? It's like 4?
$7.5 billion.
$7.5 billion on a game company, which is funny because I saw a comparison. Minecraft bought Mojang, Microsoft bought Minecraft for like 2.1 or something like that $billion. Disney bought LucasArts and the rights to Star Wars for 4.2 billion, something like that. And then they spend 7.5 billion on Bethesda. It's just crazy to see the amount of money that companies are spending on each other just for acquisitions.
It's actually really interesting that Microsoft had to pay over $2 billion just for Minecraft, but spent $7.5 billion for an entire, like, for the whole Bethesda Softworks.
I mean, you gotta look at it. It's Minecraft, and that thing always sells well. That's like the best-selling game, isn't it?
And it's been selling
tenfold.
same
It's one of the
price
top-selling games, yeah.
forever.
Yeah, it's like one of the best-selling games of all time, and with like how many billion? I don't know if it's been billions of copies, but it's been a stupid amount of copies. You can look it up.
Leave it
I'm
up
going
to
to.
Chance here to look up and see how many copies of Minecraft have been sold.
Because I remember hearing the number and I was blown away.
Copy sold in 2020. All right,
You should just look
200 million copies as of the 11th anniversary in May of 2020.
That's actually insane.
126
Especially for a
million
game that-
monthly active users.
Oh, are you serious?
Minecraft's a popular game, dude, especially with the game being
Holy.
so moddable.
That's insane. I didn't realize there was that many monthly players.
Wow.
It has to be close to 1 billion all-time sales. It has to be close. There's no way.
You can't tell me you've never had an itch to play Minecraft, dude.
I mean, okay, speaking of Minecraft, my buddies and I, we started a world a couple of years ago to where we were building this giant castle, like all legitimate in survival. My friend mined over 200,000 pieces of cobblestone that we then smelted and then turned into stone brick to make the walls of this castle. Like this massive thing. It goes all the way to the sky from like pretty much zero. It's huge. This massive thing. We finally just finished the roof like 2 days ago. It's taken so long. I mean, we haven't played like every day or something like that, but like we started a couple years. We started like maybe a year ago, and then we played it for like I don't know, maybe like a month straight, just working on this thing, and then quit. And then my buddy and I got back in a few days ago and finished it up yesterday.
All right, so here's
Damn.
some more numbers for you, Dan.
Yeah.
There are only
I love
3
numbers.
games ever to sell over 100 million copies. Number 3, Tetris. Number 2, Grand Theft Auto 5 at 135 million. Number 1 is Minecraft at 200 million copies sold.
Yeah.
That actually kind of surprises me because with the amount of monthly users that it still has, I would assume that it would be closer to at least 500 million copies sold. You know what I mean? People forget their passwords, they forget their stuff. You know, new people on the planet, new kids that want to play the game. But that's still an amazing feat.
Dude, you know Notch is like rolling in money right now.
Dude, didn't he sell the title for that thing for a couple billion?
Yeah, it was
Like
a disgusting amount, and then he immediately threw a house party at his mansion, of which almost anyone was invited to.
that's insane.
What a legend.
All I'm saying, just make the next Minecraft. Just put a few blocks down. Design a few
Minecraft 2.
blocks. Yeah, Minecraft 2. Boom, easy. Just rip off his idea. He doesn't own it anymore.
Well, why
there's
do that when
Roblox.
you can just yeah, ew. Why do that when you could just continually add to an already amazing game and then just have more and more and more copies sold?
Chance, don't you want to make some money? Then shut up.
Well, people are
Let's see.
gonna be
So
buying
there's-
the game regardless.
There's
It's like,
Minecraft, there's Minecraft Earth, Minecraft Dungeons.
Okay,
True,
Dungeons is pretty fun though. I'll say that right
Dungeons is pretty good, yeah.
What other ones are there? Minecraft Earth is like a learning one, right?
now.
Mobile.
Minecraft Earth is like what they use for schools,
Okay.
and that's really about it. Minecraft doesn't have the only spin-off game I know that Minecraft has had is the Dungeons.
Oh, Realms.
Oh, Realms.
Yeah, but
Realms
Realms
is
just
like the
a
servers,
server
right?
service.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
server
is it?
service.
Well, I mean, you're still making money off of those servers.
yeah, but it's not like
not-
it's not like a new game.
Yeah,
though,
it's
that's
not
the
like its
thing.
own.
Oh, I
Thing.
thought you were talking about ways that they've made money, like through games or something.
Oh no.
I was talking about ways they make money. I mean, merchandise.
I say
Honestly,
my sister,
if they did
my
something,
sister bought one of those little like rando packages that you get at GameStop, like little keychain things. She's been carrying that around for years. It's just a little black sheep.
Oh,
I
the
used to have a little.
story,
I used to have a Steve. I don't know what happened to him.
Oh,
the Minecraft game where it's kind of like the story narrative, like a Telltale
oh, the
Minecraft.
Telltale Minecraft story
Yeah,
mode. Okay, yeah,
yeah.
there's that too. But is that really a game? I don't really
I mean, it's still
figure that.
Minecraft. Yeah,
I don't really find that to be a game though.
chance it's a game.
But I'm
For
biased. I
chance,
hate
it's
Telltale.
real life.
Yeah, I get that.
I'm biased. I hate Telltale games.
I think they're pretty
Mm.
cool.
Yeah,
I've
they're not
enjoyed I really enjoyed what's it called?
The
Square
Walking Dead.
Enix's Square Enix's Life is Strange. That was like one of the most like impactful, emotionally draining games I've ever played.
I remember you talking about Life is Strange 2 back in the day.
Oh my
The
gosh. I
most
remember
emotionally
oh,
drained of video games ever made me was Battlefield 1. Just those first few scenes.
Ooh.
what?
So
Battlefield
the way
1.
that Battlefield 1 starts, you just play as soldiers that died, and you're like forced to die the same way that they did, and then it like does a little blip of, this was your name, this is when you died,
Oh,
this is
shoot.
who you
I didn't
left
know that.
behind, and it does like 6 stories like that.
I didn't know that.
Jesus.
Yeah, that's heavy.
I love. I think we touched on this in a previous episode a couple of weeks back, or I think it was like a month back, to where I love it when war games show the grittiness of war to audiences. I really like that. And
Battlefield
I
1
think you
did
guys
it.
I think you guys had brought up the issue of but yeah, but then the kids play it and it's like, what if it's scarring? It's like, yeah, I
No,
understand.
I see where you're
I
coming
mean,
from.
they are rated M for mature.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, they're rated M for mature, but that doesn't stop stupid parents from buying
It's true.
games for their young kids. And then you got the Karens going to the internet talking about how the game's too gritty.
And then you can look at it. Let's see, what is Battlefield 1 rated for? Mature for blood, strong language, and violence. Mature 17 and up.
I mean, you just have to look at the M rating, see that it's 17 and up.
I mean,
and
if
buy
you're
it for your 13
if you're a decent parent, you should check what you're buying your kid.
Yeah, it's that easy. And if you feel like that is acceptable for your kid, then that's acceptable. But if you just buy it blindly, then you're an idiot.
Yep.
There's a reason
Wise words of
kids
Dan.
are. There's a reason kids are the way they are nowadays when they're playing mature-rated games for not their age.
Why are you
Yeah.
the way that you are?
Rip.
Yeah, why are you the way that you are? Anytime I try to have fun, you make
it not
not
the way.
so.
What?
It's Office quotes.
Yeah, it's from The Office. It's like the only quote I know from The Office.
Okay.
It's so
I need to
good.
show you a clip of it after we're done here.
I mean, I've seen The Office. I just don't remember that.
Oh, it's Michael hating on Toby, of course.
Oh, I hate Toby. I hate you.
They made Toby so hateable.
Oh God,
Jeez.
please no.
Some
Do you
Okay.
want to see my Chad Flenderman novel?
Oh goodness.
I really love it.
Some news that we had this week that wasn't quite as wonderful. Was it apparently there was an Activision hack that compromised in some way over 500,000 Call of Duty accounts. That's a lot.
I hope my account wasn't compromised.
I mean, mine could have been compromised, but I'd never know. Did I ever tell you about what happened to my Apex Legends account?
Yeah, no, I was there when it happened, bro.
Well, Grant, did I
You
ever
mean-
tell you?
No.
So I want to say this because it was actually kind of creepy. So one day I log in to play Apex Legends, right? I think I was playing with Chance or someone else.
Mhm.
And as soon as I load into the game and jump out of the ship, it kicks me out to the lobby and says your account has been banned. And I was like, wait, what? So
But
then
why?
I was like, yeah, why? I've never cheated. Like I don't cheat in video games. I'm not a piece of crap scumbag douche. And so I straight up like try to email them, right? I don't hear anything back from freaking whatever.
Months.
Yeah, for months. And so then I finally do it again. And the dude just fixed it just like that. He's like, oh, yeah, it's fixed. It took him so long, though, to do it the first time. It took him 2 seconds the second time. But what I wanted to say was when it was hacked, the dude changed my profile picture of my account. He didn't change the password because he couldn't. But he tried to change the profile picture of the account. to say, literally, he wrote on a whiteboard, "It's my account," and I was like, "What? That's creepy." But yeah, that's my story.
Oh no! Remember when he spent all of your in-game money on a stupid skin for crypto?
That's right. Yeah, that's right. I forgot about that.
He bought
But,
the legendary skin for crypto that you were like, dude, that thing's awful.
well, I mean, if we're being honest, crypto is like the worst champion. Changed my mind. But
they've added like I think it's like 2 or 3 more champions since we've played.
a few more, yeah.
Yeah. I'm like so ready to update that game and go back and try it again.
I don't want to do it because I've heard that ever since the most recent update came out, the audio's been even worse. Like the game just is disgusting.
Audio's worse. How could audio's worse?
So you know how like
I know that we had issues with the audio before, but
yeah,
we
like,
have that same issue with Modern Warfare at the same time.
So you remember how bad Apex Legends audio was? I just have heard like some of the big names in the scene say that it's even worse. They somehow figured out how to break it even more, and it's just worse. The Devotion still doesn't give a sound when it shoots. Footsteps half the time are just silent. You don't hear them, even if they're like sprinting towards you. Like it's ridiculous, from what I've been told,
Big
or from what I've read.
Well,
Dan, I think you just have a bad gaming chair.
I mean, you're not wrong. I have this little IKEA chair that was like $30, but
Oh, well, there you go. See, that's your real problem.
I mean, all I'm saying is that even though my little IKEA chair might suck, like I still wipe the floor in Call of Duty compared to you. So I'm dabbing on that one, Graham. Dabbing on that one.
We were playing we were playing
it.
Warzone earlier. Tim, Dan, and I. We played like 4 games. And I think among those 4 games, I got like 2 kills.
Yeah, that was rough though. I mean, just like in general, it didn't feel very clean.
Well,
I felt like I was getting clapped.
Warzone in itself is a very just rough experience. It feels completely different from the multiplayer.
It feels better now. I went back to it like a week ago to play with a friend. And when I played it, I was like, this actually feels pretty good. It was like the second game we got a dub, and I got like 16 kills.
16
Jeez.
kills.
So I mean, like that's pretty good for Warzone.
Yeah, for Warzone, that's really not that bad.
Feels better.
I still just
Still
love.
eating food, by the way.
I was trying to do Warzone challenges like three weeks ago, maybe a month ago, and Mike volunteered to do them with me to like help me because a bunch of them were like revive a teammate from the station by station, and I had to do that with like 4 different operators. And one time we were like, you know what? One of the easiest ways to do this would probably be to go through the plunder match. Guys, in plunder match, you just respawn. There's no gulag. There's no. So as soon as we realized that, I was like, oh crap, we done messed up. Like this is dumb. But we were like, you know what? We'll just run around, collect some money on plunder. We didn't see an enemy the whole game, and we won. So
really?
that was fantastic.
Jesus.
We were literally just.
Dude, tell me. Do you guys know what day it is today, though?
The 22nd.
September 22nd.
Duh, it's the day before my birthday.
No, but do do you know what released on the 22nd today?
Okay, Chance, have you looked at our
yeah.
Yeah. Jeez.
Nah, dude, you think I look at the lineup? Nah, I'm just happy.
All right. Well,
All
he went and brought it up, so we're going to go straight into it. One thing
Chance
you know,
brings
Chance, take it away since you're stoked on life about this.
Oh no, I just wanted to bring it to attention is all. I'm good. You're running this show.
Look at the
here.
Google Doc. I
Plus we were
specifically
talking
placed
about
it so it would be a smooth transition from that releasing straight into our weekly game releases.
It's okay, just go.
Bro. Chance had a great lineup, and you gave it the shaft. You took its cheeks, and you spread them for your own enjoyment.
Listen, this wouldn't be a podcast without me screwing up something.
Stick to plan A, man.
You're not wrong.
That's all right. Don't worry.
All right,
No. That's all good.
ODST.
But yes, Call of Duty 3 ODST was released into the Master Chief Collection today.
Dang it, Chance.
Hey, dude, we were going off on a tangent, and I figured I'd just kind of bring it back to what we were doing. Come on.
Yeah, ODST released today. Woo! I can't wait to download it after this and not play it until tomorrow because I got to work.
Though.
Are you just gonna be spending all day on it?
No, I still have to complete Call of Duty Battle Pass. I got 4 days to get like 10 levels. I think I can do it.
You can do it.
I'm gonna do it. I don't know.
I don't think it should be too hard to do that.
I
Damn.
I don't play for like 4 hours every night though. That's the thing. I play for maybe like an hour and a half, and I get real mad because there's some tryhard sweat. Excuse me, and I just can't kill him. So then I get mad.
Damn. All I'm saying is, it's a tier sale. Tomorrow's your birthday. Treat yourself. Buy
No,
the
I'm
rest
It's a
of
tier sale.
You guys.
But
give
why would he?
give
Why would
me-
he spend money on tiers when he's going to spend money on the battle pass and then never have to spend money on the battle pass ever again?
Well, he's hoping to
I've
never
never
have
spent
to
money
spend
on the
money on the
battle
battle pass at all.
I've never spent money on the battle pass, and I don't plan on spending money on the battle pass. I don't plan on spending money on Call of Duty unless I'm actually going to buy the game, and that's it. I hate buying the skins. I feel like it's a waste of money. My personal opinion.
I thought you were planning on getting this battle pass though.
Yeah, so the only reason I need to finish the battle pass is because at tier like 97, I get 100 free more COD points, which then will give me 1,000, which means then I can buy the battle pass, which means then I can buy next season's battle pass. See my thinking?
Oh,
Bruh.
okay, I see. So you're literally not spending anything.
Oh
Got
yeah,
it.
my watermelon brain kicked in at the beginning of the
Your
season. I was
watermelon
like,
brain.
bruh.
Your Jimmy, your
Oh, yeah.
Your Jimmy Neutron
Got a
brain.
blast.
Yeah, got a blast.
Yeah. Yeah, my watermelon brain.
Watermelon
Big
brain.
brain. Wow.
Oh goodness.
Yeah, ODST.
Yeah.
We also-
I'm excited.
Gonna be good.
Dude, I'm just excited to go through with everybody on Legendary, man. You have no
Every time
idea.
I play Firefight. Dude,
Firefight?
They came out with Firefight, yeah.
I'm pretty sure it released alongside with it.
Good. They better have ODST's Firefight because that was the best one. All the other ones felt too. They felt like they tried too hard.
Gimmicky?
Yeah, gimmicky. It wasn't like hardcore like the ODST
Well,
one was.
Well, then what is it? Do you like the ODST Firefight just because you don't have the shield, or is it because of something else?
It actually felt like a challenge, unlike the other ones, because there was achievements to get like certain amount of score and like a certain you had to like reach a certain set or level or whatever they call it. And when you actually got those, it felt rewarding because it was so hard. I can
Okay.
remember trying to do the VidMaster challenge where you get like, oh my goodness, I can't remember exactly what the round is, but you get past like 3 sets, which takes like 4 or 5 hours. And I was trying to do that with some buddies from Canada. And we spent like
Canada.
6 hours doing it because we would all die and there would be one person and he would just sit in the corner and wait for everything to flood in. And oh my gosh, we had, oh, so
Oof.
good. I want to play so bad.
Waiting for everything to flood in. That was back on console.
Oh,
now you got
shit.
the slick, clean movements of your mouse, man. You can make that VidMaster challenge so much easier.
It's gonna
Oh
be
jeez.
it's
Did
already.
did either of you get a chance to watch any of the Call of Duty Cold War Alpha play?
No,
I did not.
I know that it came out.
Yeah, so
Or the alpha came out on PlayStation.
yeah, PlayStation got 1 weekend of alpha, and then they'll get beta on the 8th. But I was able to watch I watched Dr. Disrespect's like highlights from it, and also part of his like I think it was like a 3 or 4 hour stream that was just like skipping through to try to look at the different maps, and it looks like, I mean, it looks pretty much the same as what the multiplayer is right now, just with new maps, a few new like vehicle mechanics, like there's motorcycles, snowmobiles, there's a couple of like zipline things on one of the maps where you're like going between boats out in the middle of the ocean. One thing that I do not like at all though is that it shows the health bar above your enemy.
No.
And so as you're shooting them, you like watch it go down. And it's just so much more clutter on your screen, especially by the time you get like 2 enemies next to each other. Like you have 2 health bars that you're like, it's just more things.
Yeah, I gotta watch that. Because here's the thing, like, part of Call of Duty, I mean, hear me out. It's sorry, I had a burp. A lot of people will say that Call of Duty is like competitive, right? Because it is a competitive game, but half of the aspect is not knowing where your enemy's health is. You know, someone jumps around the corner, you don't know if they've been shot once or twice. You don't know how many bullets you have to put into them.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I'm having like a burping fit right now. Someone take over.
I'm hoping
Well-
that the health bar just gets taken out.
Well, then let me ask this: what was Mr. Disrespect's comments on the game?
Did
Did he have any?
Like I said, I was skipping through his stream, and the other video was just his highlights. I didn't see him do like a review of it necessarily, but he seemed to be like enjoying. I mean, he plays like it's Halo. He does a lot of jumping, sliding, like a lot of that stuff. He's good. He would whoop me in a heartbeat. But
then
he
what's
does just
your
freaking jump.
opinion then? Just from watching what you saw, besides like health bars out of the equation entirely, from what you saw of the gameplay, how does it look to you? And does it justify you spending almost $100 on the game?
Hey now, what? There.
Take that as a
All right.
no.
Yeah. Anyways,
I took that as
it
a
looks
hard no.
it looks smooth enough, especially for what they were considering to be alpha. And it reminds me of Battlefield. So I mean, it's like it's not destructible environment like Battlefield is, but
Wait, it's got destructible environments?
no, I said it's not. It's not destructible environment like that, but the gameplay just reminded me of Battlefield, which I mean, I enjoy Battlefield. I think it's a little more like I don't know. I feel like it's the mature older brother to Call of Duty.
I respect that.
And so
I can see that.
Like that's kind of how I was feeling watching the gameplay. I hope that they get the health bars just removed completely. And they also mentioned that they had buffed all the snipers for alpha, like intentionally to see like what the play was like, because a lot of people were apparently complaining about them. And Activision, no, not Activision, they're not on this one, are they? Treyarch was like, hey, we did this on purpose. Chill. They'll be debuffed soon. Don't worry about it. So I'm not really sure what the point of that is in seeing like it specifically boosting one set of guns. Like you would think that once that was found out that everyone over the alpha weekend would be like, oh, time to use snipers.
Well, isn't that would have just what would have happened is that if that was found out earlier? Pretty much everybody would have just gone to snipers. I mean, snipers is already a problem in Modern Warfare. We don't really need it to be a problem in this new COD.
I hope that it won't be, since they did say that they're going to debuff them. But I just don't understand why they did in the first place.
I would assume it's because they would want to try and test multiple things, because if they just buffed all weapons, then of course you would be too overpowered. Then you have to buff health. You see what I'm saying? But they probably wanted to buff snipers to test snipers in general, because maybe they were having problems with them in their own personal testing. So they buffed it, raised the damage, so then more people would use it, so then they could get more feedback. Maybe.
Fair.
Fair enough. They probably also did that because maybe they wanted to try and see how quick scoping would work. Maybe they tried to change quick scoping just a little bit to take it out of the game or something. And so they buffed it. More people would use it. More people would try and quick scope, and then they would get the feedback saying, "Oh, you can't do this as well. Why?" You know. So maybe they were just trying to see, like secretly, they changed some stuff and see what people thought, and then giving it the damage boost was making people play it more.
Snipers need to be treated like snipers, not run and gun weapons.
Don't say that about my Carnage 8 boy.
I'm sorry, but I will always say that a sniper should not be a run and gun weapon.
Dan, you have an out because the Carnage 8 is not a sniper; it's a marksman
rifle. Yeah,
that's true.
Whatever.
That's fine. You can buff.
Yeah, it's still one taps like a sniper. Either way, a sniper rifle should act like a sniper rifle. It should not be treated as a run and gun weapon. I am completely for getting completely rid of quick scoping because I hate it.
Yeah. I think it's stupid how you can have a single shot weapon and be able to run around, give it ADS like perks and stuff to make it ADS faster, and then you can quick scope and you can kill someone in one hit with almost any shot to the body because of whatever reason. I think that's stupid. I want them to bring back the one-shot pistol from Advanced Warfare. That was fun.
Yeah, we've talked about that a little bit before. It's kind of like a hunting pistol where it's like a big solid slug or a hand cannon.
Yeah, I loved that. That was fun.
Interesting.
Now, I have a question for Grant also because he saw the VODs and stuff. Did they show any of the loadout system?
They might have, but I didn't see it. I was mostly watching the like middle of the game stuff.
Okay, because the only reason I ask that is because I'm wondering if it's going to have a weapon loadout attachment system much like Modern Warfare.
I heard that Gunsmith was staying, yes.
Okay.
I think that's one of the biggest like improvements that they made as far as moving from any of the other Call of Duties to Modern Warfare was adding the gunsmith, because it just gives you so many more options. You're not like, oh well, this is the gun and that's it. Like,
Put a red laser on it. Put a foregrip on it.
yeah, like even though like two people might have kilos, one person might be using it as an SMG and one person might be using it as like a marksman.
Yeah.
So I think the gunsmith is great. But yeah,
think-
I heard that they are keeping that, and I hope that that's true.
I think that the gunsmith is good, but I feel like they need to make certain weapons not have certain like attachments. For example, if you want to use the marksman rifle, there should be no reason that you have 2 or 3 different gunsmith parts or whatever to increase ADS speed. That should not be a thing. You should not be able to zoom in faster with a sniper rifle because you have a better stock. You see what I'm saying? Like, I feel like different weapons and different classes of weapons should have different perks to increase certain parts of the weapon, but you shouldn't have a thing to where it shouldn't be every weapon can have every single mobility perk or ADS perk or damage perk. You see what I'm saying? I feel like they need to kind of keep certain perks of weapons to certain classes of weapons.
Well, from a gameplay perspective, I agree with that completely. You should not have like 4 attachments on a marksman rifle. Again, we keep going back to the Car 98. We should not have 4 attachments on a marksman rifle that does 80 ES speed. I understand that, but we also understand that certain parts are made with a much more lightweight that can be attached to these same guns, like ergo like a sniper stock that's more lightweight, which obviously would help with you lifting it. I understand that.
Well, I mean, you also have to think about it. Chance, this is Call of Duty. This isn't.
No,
like
I know it's not Tarkov, but I'm trying to see it from both sides of the spectrum.
No, and I understand, that side. There are different parts of weapons and stuff that do stuff in real life, whatever. But for Call of Duty, like, there's no reason you should be able to take a sniper rifle, run around sprinting, and be able to ADS so fast that you beat an SMG.
Yeah,
like, that's crap.
no.
That's stupid to me. You should, like, if you want to have ADS multipliers or whatever, or want to be able to make them ADS faster, make it just not as drastic. There needs to be something in place to where you, like, there's no reason a sniper rifle should beat an SMG from close range, especially if someone's trying to quick scope. There should be no reason the sniper ever wins unless the SMG guy is literally dog crap.
Yeah. Which I agree with that. I agree with that 100% on my end.
I don't understand the logic behind some of the attachments. So, like, I'll take the Kilo as an example. When you take away the stock, you have a much better ADS speed.
Yeah.
Which I understand that it's lighter, but if I was trying to aim with it pumped up against my shoulder, I would be way better aiming with that and, like, getting down the sights on target than I would be if I was just like, no, wait, no, like, because I have something to actually stabilize against. So I don't really understand the logic behind a lot of those, but whatever.
Yeah, that's true. I agree with that 100% as well.
Well, I mean, if you look at it I understand that too, but, like, even within the games, it's like it reduces your, like, control of the weapon, which when you don't have a stock, and I understand that.
Let's be honest. Do you ever notice that you lose control?
Like, that's the thing, though. You're right. You don't really notice.
I think most of our friend group, a lot of our assault rifles are made into SMGs because they're fast, and you don't notice any loss of control.
Oh yeah.
Oh, exactly.
100%.
And like turning an LMG into an SMG with the no stock and a foregrip is ridiculous.
Yeah. That, again, it's like kind of like what I was saying. I feel like they just need to add certain perks to certain weapons, or what they need to do is they need to craft each perk to be more class specific. So it's not like an LMG can beat an SMG from close range, because you can zoom fast. I don't know. That's just my opinion. I think the gunsmith is really cool, and I'm really glad that they brought it. But I do feel like there needs to be some tweaking, some hardcore.
How does a green or red laser increase how fast you go from sprinting to aiming?
Oh, preach that.
Specifically, why is the green laser faster than the red laser?
Oh, I know. They're both lasers. Like, why does it matter? One might be a tad smaller, so you have
lasers are really literally just there to be like an extra helper on where you're aiming.
The green one obviously weighs 5 milligrams less than the red one.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be so much faster.
It's like whatever.
Yeah, there's some things that just don't make sense. But I mean, I mean, yes, we're talking about a video game, but still.
Yeah.
But still, if they want their game to continue to succeed, I mean, like, of course, it's Call of Duty, so it's always going to succeed. But I feel like there just needs to be some tweaking. Is all they need to pay a little bit more attention to detail. That's just my opinion. People could love the way that they do it now, and I know a lot of people do. But I do feel that some of the stuff just doesn't make any logical sense. Even though it is a video game, it doesn't have to make sense. But
And for goodness
So here's the big
sakes,
question. Here's the big question to really answer. Do you think Cold War is going to outlive Modern Warfare?
I don't know. It depends on how good Cold War is.
Well, from
Um,
seeing it like face value, that's what I'm saying. Like from what we've seen so far of Cold War, and with the added benefit of Grant here seeing some gameplay and stuff, do you think it would outlive Modern Warfare?
I don't
think-
know.
Okay.
I think that. Oh, Dan, go for it.
I'm sorry. I was going to say I think that if Cold War can bring back the original Black Ops feel, original Black Ops 1, Black Ops 2 feel, because those are clearly the better Black Ops, in my opinion. If they can bring back that feel somehow, some way, then it will be gold, and it will probably start to shift over to that. But I think it honestly just depends on how the gameplay feels, because if it feels anything less of what we have now, people are just going to stay on Warzone and Modern Warfare because it does feel pretty good. There are some things that they need to fix, but I think if the gameplay is any subpar, any less subpar, I don't know how you say that, but any less than what we have now, even in the slightest, Warzone's going to still reign king.
So
Okay.
what I think their challenge will be, with Cold War, is it is an older. It will be an older feel, because it's from an older time period, and like, I think that a lot of people do like the Modern Warfare because it's modern guns, modern like maps, modern things.
Yeah.
And going back to like things that are probably going to be, I mean, not flintlock obviously, but like more bolt action time frame
Older
is
tech.
going to be, I think, difficult for some people, and other people will
Yeah.
like it a lot.
Okay. That's a pretty good explanation, I'd have to say.
Yeah, I can agree with that. The modernization definitely feels good. It's kind of like Battlefield. A lot of people played Battlefield 4 and then Battlefield 5 and then 1, or 1 and then 5, however it went. And like, don't get me wrong, a lot of people liked Battlefield, the newer ones. But when the newer ones stopped producing content, everyone flocked back to 4 because of how modern it felt. It wasn't like World War 1 or 2 or whatever it was. Like, you have modern weapons, modern explosives, modern tanks, all
Yeah.
that stuff. So
Yeah.
I mean,
the-
they
the
went back to
modernization.
jets.
Yeah, the modernization. There we go. Of all that stuff is definitely what most people want to. They want to play. So
That
Yeah.
sounds about right.
So yeah, I think that's where like they'll have that challenge, is keeping the interest in that generation.
I can agree.
That to say.
Heck yeah.
Woo!
Just as a quick little mention here, because I was excited for it. Now that I've seen the trailer, I'm not as excited for it. But WandaVision, the trailer released for it, it's going to be a series coming out on Disney Plus at some point within the next couple of months, I think, is when they're going to release their first episodes. So WandaVision is like the relationship thing between Scarlet Witch and Vision. And honestly, once I watched the trailer, I was just confused. I have no idea what it's really about. Absolutely no clue.
They probably did that though to kind of keep it under wraps, because as far as I know, no one really knows what's happening with it. People have suspicions, or however you say that, their ideas, but no, I don't think anyone really knows what's going on. I think this is one of the ones they kept kind of under wraps, as Marvel does.
And like, that's great and all, but I saw Scarlet Witch in probably 4 different costumes in that trailer from completely different time periods.
Why are
and
you
I'm
whining? She's
lost.
No, why,
She's hot. Why are you whining?
She's hot.
hot. Why are you whining?
The only
Come on,
one
Grant.
of us who's in a relationship is like, but she's hot.
gotta,
She's a very
gotta,
attractive woman.
gotta raise the sexual appeal.
Yeah, sorry about that.
Jeez.
I haven't seen it though. I'll have to check it out. I'm excited for Mandalorian.
Oh yeah,
honestly.
now they've said 4 different outfits. Now he's gotta go look.
I will watch the trailer later. I'm excited more for the Mandalorian.
Yeah.
Butthole.
I am also way more excited for The Mandalorian. Speaking of which, I need to watch that again probably at least twice before it comes out. Season 1 at
I
least.
should probably do the same.
And with that, with The Mandalorian, there's a rumor that Pedro Pascal, the main
Oh, yeah.
Mandalorian actor, quit halfway through the season.
Yeah, because
What?
apparently, well, what was happening? Actually, Grant, do you want to say what was happening?
I don't really know what was happening.
Okay, so from what I understood, what was happening is he was talking about how, because if spoiler alert, if you haven't seen the first Mandalorian, stop listening for the next like 30 seconds. But pretty much what happens is in the first season of the Mandalorian, you don't see his face until the very last episode, and then the very last episode, like his face is maybe shown half of the episode. I think something like that. Like he's not shown very much, and so the whole idea was, why would I be doing this, not getting my face out there if my face is not going to be filmed and you're just going to have a stunt double 90% of the time? Because you don't have to have him as the Mandalorian if you're not showing your face. You see what I'm saying?
I could see where he's upset about the having a stunt double, because they did have a stunt double so much during the first season. A lot of the time it was just him voice recording, but it was never like almost never him in the suit. But as far as showing his face, it's kind of the point of being a Mandalorian.
I know. I don't think he understood what he signed up for.
You're not. Mandalorians don't show their face. That's
like
how
that was
they
the
are.
whole point of like the whole season, was he was like, nope, never doing that, not gonna do it. And then it's only a robot who gets to see his face. And so like that part, I'm like, get over yourself. Your face doesn't need to be seen.
Yeah.
But as far as wishing that he was actually the one doing the acting, yeah, I can understand that.
You think I watched this show to see your face? No.
We watch it for
Yeah.
Baby Yoda.
Yeah. I only watch it for Baby Yoda. He's cute.
Baby
I wanna
Yoda eating
question.
alien frogs.
Oh my gosh, she's so cute. I said this when I finished watching. I finished watching the show by myself, and I said this out loud. I have never been so emotionally attached to a character that doesn't speak ever. For whatever reason, I fell in love with Baby Yoda, and I don't know why. He's so cute.
I mean, I guess you could have the same lines of how everyone else feels about Baby Yoda.
Yeah, but
Yeah, I
he's
mean,
cute. So.
I think the whole Baby Yoda thing blew up way more than what they thought he would.
Oh yeah, exactly. Yeah, for sure.
Like, instantly, it was like, that's all we need to make is Baby Yoda merch. Like that's
I
it.
love how it's called Baby Yoda, but
Yeah.
it's not Yoda
Yeah.
at all.
Well, apparently he's not actually Yoda.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah,
well,
it's
He's
not
not
Yoda,
Yoda
that
at
much
all.
is given.
Yeah. Sorry, I misspoke. We don't know what else to call him, and so of course everyone, because he looks like Yoda, Baby Yoda. But they're talking about how his name is going to actually come around this season. I think that we're going to find out like what his actual name is.
Like they're gonna give him the
Yeah.
characters in the show are gonna give him a name, or they're gonna figure out what his name is.
Chance, do I look like a Star Wars nerd? I don't. I'm sorry, but no, I don't know. I don't know. I would assume that he would have some sort of name, because I don't know the species that Yoda is.
Yodaism.
Same
Yoda-
species as Yaddle,
Yodai.
and if you don't know who Yaddle
Yaddle.
is, you should definitely look it up.
Hot.
Are you
But
talking
yeah,
about the female Yoda that was on the council?
Yep.
Yep,
Actually, if you don't know Yaddle's
Oh.
backstory, you should look it up.
I have seen the backstory. I know exactly what it is.
I was converted to
No.
Yaddleism.
Okay.
Yeah, Yaddleism.
One of my friends.
Dan
All
over here
right.
being like, I don't know.
Like I said before, I really don't like Star Wars, but I do like the Mandalorian series. I think they did a really good job.
I like the robot. I like the IG bounty hunter droid.
Oh yeah, he was good too. I felt bad when he died. Spoiler alert. But
Self destruct? No, don't self destruct.
I like how your spoiler
Yeah.
alerts come after the spoiler. It's just great.
yeah. By the way, the Mandalorian. Spoiler alert.
Yeah, just the whole
Jeez.
show. Just the whole
Yeah.
show. Spoiler.
Spoiler.
Oh, speaking of
Alright.
which, it's almost October. I
Potter
pre-ordered a Funko Pop back in June, I think. I want
Oh
to
my
say
gosh.
June. It's 10 inches tall and it's the Mandalorian with a chrome helmet walking through the desert carrying the child, which is what he's actually
Oh.
referred to as.
Yeah, that's
And
true.
it's 10 inches tall, so
child.
it's like it's the same size as my large Baby Yoda, and I'm stoked for that because that should be getting here around October 6th.
You know,
Nice.
oddly enough, my sister ordered a Funko Pop back in February and didn't get it till last month.
That's
A
weird.
lot of them are pre-orders. Like they were like the big ones are like pre-ordered way ahead of time. Like I said,
Oh,
I
yeah.
ordered that one in June, and it'll be here next month.
That's good.
Interesting.
At least you're
I
getting
didn't
it.
know that was the thing.
Heck yeah!
I'm not sure if that's just because I don't know if they're blaming all the delays on COVID itself. I'm assuming they are,
Probably.
but that's a tad ridiculous to be waiting that many months just to get your damn Funko
Well,
Pop.
mine was legitimately a pre-order. So unless your sister's wasn't, if hers wasn't a pre-order, then yeah, it should not have taken that long.
I
Yeah.
don't know if hers was a pre-order or because it was a figurine of one of the villains from My Hero Academia. If either of you have watched that.
Negative.
No.
Okay, but it was like it was a limited edition thing that they had to go and make another one and then send to her.
Interesting. Okay.
It's interesting. Dan, if you have it pulled up, you want to take it away and tell us what video games are coming out this week?
That's right. I'll do that because I know Chance doesn't have it pulled up.
Yep,
for
that's
sure.
what I was thinking
Damn
too.
it.
Hell no, I don't. I'm
Alright.
just
Otherwise,
here
you
to
would have
talk.
known the schedule.
True, actually. So we have 5 games coming out this week. Oh, hold on. Wait. No.
yeah.
Whoa.
5.
Whoa. No, you did the
Whoa,
wrong
whoa,
ones.
What are you talking
Whoa,
about?
whoa, no.
You did the wrong ones, boy. You put October. We're clearly not in October.
Oh shoot! Yeah, that's
Maybe it's good I wasn't looking at it.
Yeah, probably. To the 29th. Okay, so we
shoot.
have
Yeah,
these.
I done messed up.
It's all good. I got them. Don't worry. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 games coming out this week. Or when I say this week, I mean up until the 29th. So this week, I guess, pretty much. First one is 13 Sentinels, Aegis Rim for PlayStation 4 today. Cool. We have Unrailed for the PlayStation 4, Xbox One, and Switch and PC on my birthday, which is tomorrow. And if you don't know that day, sucks for you. You're missing out.
So even
Dan
I
knows
did
Day of
that
the
day.
year. Actually, I could care less about my birthday, but that's a different topic.
It's just another day to me.
Yeah, same. Going Under, PlayStation 4, Xbox One, Switch, PC, the 24th. Little Big Workshop, Xbox One on the 24th. I don't know what the frick that is. It sounds like Little Big Planet, except Little Big Workshop, like a knockoff maybe. Roller Coaster Tycoon 3 Complete Edition for Switch and PC on the 24th of September. I want to say that's also going to be free on Epic Games Store. There's a Roller Coaster Tycoon game that's going to be free on the Epic Games Store soon. So check on the 24th and see if that is that game. Because if so, that is a brand new game, $60 for free through Epic. Get it, even if you don't think you'll ever play it. At least you have it. That's what I say. We have Serious Sam 4 for Stadia, which is gonna, and PC on the 24th. Tennis World 2, Tennis World Tour 2. That's a freaking tongue twister. PlayStation 4, Xbox One, Switch, PC on September 24th. Mafia Definitive Edition, PlayStation 4, Xbox, Stadia, PC on the 25th. Port Royale 4, PlayStation 4, Xbox One, PC on the 25th. It almost sounds like a ship simulator, like I'm gonna go sail a boat and crash into other boats and be the last one standing, but I don't think that's what it is. That's what it sounds like. Port Royale, Troll Hunters, Defenders of Arcadia on the 25th. It sounds stupid, not gonna lie. Sounds like one of those games that you hear about and you never touch. PlayStation 4, Xbox One, Switch, and PC. If that's the game that you're looking forward to, I'm really sorry. I don't mean to diss it. I've just never heard of it, and it sounds dumb. So that's the games coming out this week. And then the 26th, 27th, and 28th, we have nothing. But yeah, that's that.
There is also actually one more thing that's coming out this week that is actually going to be free.
What?
And it is on the Epic Game Store.
If you
It's
say
gonna come
Roller
out-
Coaster Tycoon
Yeah.
3, I'm gonna punch you.
Oh,
I
Roller
literally
Coaster
said that,
Tycoon 3
Dan.
is coming out this week
Oh,
on the
did
Epic Game
you?
Store. It's gonna be
Yeah, I
free.
didn't even. I was like spacing out. My bad. My bad. I was spacing out. My bad.
I literally said Roller Coaster Tycoon 3 coming out on Switch
You know,
and
you
PC
know
on
what,
the
Dan?
24th,
I'm
and it's
sorry.
gonna
You
be
know, I
free on the Epic
apologize.
Game
Do I need
Store.
to pay you money for
Yes.
for you to apologize?
Yes.
How much?
Oh, also,
$1.
Roller Coaster Tycoon
Okay.
3 is gonna come out on the Epic Game
No.
Store for free.
Oh wait, did you guys hear that Roller Coaster Tycoon
I
3 is gonna be
hate
coming
you
out on the Epic
both.
Game Store?
Okay. I am tired from
Dan,
everything
for
today.
your birthday
Wait.
this week, you should get yourself Roller Coaster Tycoon 3, which will be free on the Epic Game Store.
Whoa, wait, hold on 1 second. Did my ears deceive me? Did you just say that Roller Coaster Tycoon 3 is going to be free on the Epic Game Store?
Nope.
This week?
Nope, did not.
Why do you guys hate
okay.
me?
Okay.
Why do you
That's
hate
what
me?
I thought I heard, but I thought I could be wrong
Hey,
there.
Why do you two hate me?
I could be wrong there.
You're not answering me. Why do you hate me, Dan?
I don't hate you, Chance. I love you, and you know. it.
Okay.
But
Okay.
yeah, that's the games that we got coming out this week. I mean, like, Roller Coaster Tycoon 3 is going to be free on the Epic Game Store, so get it when it comes out.
Yeah. I'm dumb.
Yes.
I actually remember playing that back in the day. Roller Coaster Tycoon,
Yeah.
and then making the incomplete
good.
coasters that the people just fly off
And then
of.
you just pick up the people and drop them in the duck pond.
Just drop them in the pond.
You guys are literally Satan.
Or you
guys are
lead a
just
path
evil.
out to like the very back corner, and then you delete the path behind them as people go and walk.
Oh,
Oh
dude, that's
my
an
God.
infinite source of money, dude. Until
You
they
guys
run
are
out of
awful.
money, and then you have to pick them up and drop them in the water, and then repeat the cycle.
You guys are just pure evil.
Dude, it's called making gains. Okay, that's how you do it.
It's
Okay.
Sims, but with NPCs that you're not attached to.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh goodness.
Awesome. But yeah, that's what we got this week. And just remember, Roller Coaster Tycoon 3 is going to be free on the Epic Game Store.
Dan or Chance, do you have any good news for us?
Mm,
I got good news.
I know what your good news is. I was gonna do it too.
What is it?
What?
Okay,
What were you
go
gonna
go
say?
for it, Dan.
I was going to say my new phone came in. That's great news.
Heck
'cause now I
yeah.
can actually use my new phone.
Yeah.
So if that makes you not happy, I feel bad for you because it's me being happy. So you should be happy with me because we're friends over the internet. So,
Also, because
Because we're
Dan thinks that
friends
it's
over
all
the
about
internet.
him, so anytime he's happy, everyone should be happy.
I mean, I'll be happy if you're happy too.
I mean,
But
you could always
I'm
just.
happy, so be happy.
I mean, I might got a little bit something. It's not 100% happy, but it's happy.
Hey, I guess that works.
I mean, California is slightly less on fire, and the fires are a little bit more controlled.
Hey, as well as here
Hey, that's
in the Flathead Valley, all
Oh,
of our
yeah, all
smoke
the
got
smoke
cleared
cleared
out
up.
in one day, and then we got rain
Oh, dude.
today. So that's fantastic.
Yeah, all
we're,
of the
we're actually supposed to have rain the rest of the week, except for tomorrow.
That's so funny because all of my smoke blew out on Thursday. It was 100% clear after a big giant rainstorm. It was clear sky or sunny skies most of the weekend, and then starting tomorrow, we're supposed to get just dumped on rain-wise for the next like week. So
That is cool.
the seasons have changed, dude. My beautiful autumn is coming, and I love
Oh,
it.
dude, it's
That is
great,
good.
man. We were supposed to go stay in the rest of the house yesterday that I got on the roof and almost fell off the roof of, and then it started raining, so we didn't do that.
Nice.
Nice.
That's good.
I'm actually really happy because now my feet aren't going to be super tired.
Before we close out here, I did do a little something over here, and one more bit of good news.
Oh.
Roller Coaster Tycoon 3 is going to be free on the Epic Games Store.
Oh my
Everything
God.
about you.
Grant, you got me so good. I thought you had something. I was so convinced you had something.
Oh, I
my
had some other good news.
Wow, that was great, Chant. Oh my goodness, Grant! Like, holy crap,
That's
was
a
good.
that was a
Kudos
good
to
one.
you. That was a good one.
On that note, happy birthday to Dan tomorrow. Thank you all for
Thank you.
watching or listening. However you're doing this, thank you for your support. Drop us a like or a dislike. Tell us what we could do better, what we are doing well. We love you all. Have a great rest of your week. We will see you Friday.
Wait! Don't click in. Did you click
Okay,
in?
no, I haven't clicked end yet.
Well, that's fine because it's still going to be in the audio version. If you guys are curious where we are located in terms of podcast providers, we are on Anchor, Breaker, Google Podcasts, Overcast, Pocket Casts, Radio Public, Spotify, and Apple Podcast, aka iTunes Podcast, or however the frick you say that. So if you want to listen to us on those, we are available on those. Literally type in BroTalk with no space, and you should find us. And if you don't find us, search harder.
Search harder. It's not
Don't
on us
quit.
to make sure you find us.
Yeah,
It's on
don't
you.
be a quitter. Don't be a quitter and give up. Search harder. But yeah, that's all I got.
With that,
All right.
everyone have a great rest of your week. We'll see you Friday.
Yeah. See you on Friday, dudes.